Welcome back. You're watching us here on Halftime Report. Important news coming in from Tata Motors. They've increased their prices and they will increase the prices of their commercial vehicles from January 2023. So be ready to pay a little more in case you're looking to buy a Tata Motor commercial vehicle. They will be different for different models, but across the board, they haven't quantified the kind of price increases. The stock has been doing well already on account of the divestment news or the IPO news coming in for Tata Tele itself. But let's talk about our special segment, Value Add Today, where we're focusing on oral care. Colgate, it held its first analyst meet ever since the takeover of the company as takeover of Prabha Narasimhan as the company's MD and CEO. And she's spelled out the roadmap for the group. The first one, of course, is the per capita consumption that needs to be increased for the company. In India, the per capita consumption of toothpaste is 1 times, as against Philippines, which is 1.8, and other comparable country is Brazil, which is 3.1. So as a result of which, the more people brush their teeth, the better sales they will do. And in that, the low-hanging fruit is rural India. 0.6x is the per capita consumption as compared to in urban India, which is 1.7. And an interesting nugget was that 55% of rural Indian consumers do not brush their teeth even once a day. So that is something that they believe could be a bit of a re-rating for them in terms of increased consumption. The second thing is that urban India, toothpaste replacement is 6 months, and rural India, it is 15 months. The company recommended replacement is about 3 months. So if that happens as well, that could grow sales for them. So for that, they've laid out a 4-point strategy. The first one, lead toothpaste category growth. Of course, they are 3x the next competitor. So for them, it will be an important one to do that. Second, through innovation, etc., they would look at premiumization, because around 65% of their sales happen at the average selling price for the category itself. The third one, lead category growth in toothbrush as well as other devices, electronic devices. And the fourth one is to build personal care. So that is something that they'll be looking at. In terms of actionables, they have 2 of them or 3 of them which have been pulled out. The first one, eP2P platform, Dentist First, will come by in Jan 2023. They've entered the kids toothpaste category, so that should do well for them as well. And they've digitized their sales force, so that would help them in their operations too. So to summarize, they've said 4 important things. The first one is that they expect to drive category volume growth. The second one, there would be a viable growth in their personal care business. And the third most important thing is that they're also not averse to looking at inorganic opportunities in personal care. So if that was to happen, that may provide another jumpstart for growth for the company. So that's about Colgate. The stock mildly flat. Maybe the street wants to see the company go ahead and walk the talk, or maybe brush the teeth, as they say.
Okay, all right. Thank you for that. That's on Colgate. But the other stock in the broader markets that's doing well is Polycab, buzzing in trade this week. Today also, it's up around 4%.